Morning, guys. It's see if I get that silhouette. It's Go Come At You Live, 6:45 in the morning, Friday, February 23rd. I'm back. I was traveling a little bit. It was a little bit busy, but I appreciate you guys' patience. I've got two topics I want to do today for today's video. It's actually going to be kind of a cool video today. The first topic is going to be market indicators, how to read them. And so, sorry guys, I kind of just woke up, still got sand in my eyes. But, you know, it's going to be one of those things like identifying resistance markers, support markers, understanding what they mean, understanding how to identify them. So, in the day trading video I talked about 2 days ago, I was kind of showing how buy orders and sell orders indicate price movements based on their volume. So if you have a large amount of sell orders and not a large amount of buy orders, and it looks like the price is pushing down, you'll see that the price should drop a little bit. And reciprocally, if you have a large amount of buy orders and not a large amount of sell orders, you should see the price grow up. So those are just kind of like little market indicators that I can give you a thing. The terms that would be associated with them would be like support and resistance. So if you have support, it would be underneath you, and if you have resistance, it would be above you. So if we want to break through resistance, we would need to increase the price above the wall that's been placed above us to keep the price down. And falling below support would just obviously be the reciprocal opposite, is the price coming below that buy wall, which would be your support line. So when you hear people say we have resistance or support, that's what they mean. And market indicators. Okay, so what I look for, and then I'm going to give you guys a coin today. The coin that I want you guys to check out is called Q2C. And I'm telling you guys the coin because I think it's going to pump before we have a chance to look at it as a team or as a community. So that being said, I want you guys to watch it because I've been watching it for a couple days. And what I look for on potential coins is obviously I look for something that's got medium volume. I don't want no volume at all. I want something that's like half a Bitcoin volume per day is what I'm looking for. Cheap is good because obviously we can get higher spikes in prices that way. And so I had spent some time with Stelios a couple weeks ago looking up coins just for future potential. And we'd found this one. It was on our radar. And then as I was watching it, I just kind of noticed really weird things start happening where you'll see QTC's price right now is it's cheap. I think QTC was something like 25 sat when I first saw it. Okay, and it went up. I mean, I remember talking about it, and it went up immediately to 50 sat. So somebody bought it all the way up. Somebody spent like $3 grand, 0.3, bought up a lot, and then somebody right after them sold a bunch right after them, right down to 25 sat again. So it's like price up, double, price crash, came down. It was really odd. I didn't know why it happened because it just didn't make sense. Why is someone going to spend $3 grand, 0.3 to spike up the price and then, spend another 0.1 to bring it right back down, or 0.2? I understand when people want to hide the pricing by spiking it and then selling a small amount back to the first buy order, because what does that do? You can buy the price up and you can buy a large quantity and it'll spike the price. And then you can sell a small amount back to the first buy order that's available still, which would be a lot cheaper than the price that you just spiked it up to, obviously. And when you do that, it takes the last price sold, or the last transaction, to that bottom order. So what you can essentially do is you can buy and spike a price and then get it to come back down kind of quick without anybody noticing. And that's what these people are doing. And and when you know to look for that, you know that that's a pre-pump, because what that is that somebody trying to get into the coin that's cheap and hide their presence in that coin. When that happens, what that makes me think of is, man, they're doing that because they have a plan for a couple days from now. Same thing was happening with Q2C. I actually mentioned it to Stelios. I mentioned it to Chasing Crypto. Chasing Crypto, just my boy, he jumped in it. I didn't even know he did it. He just happened to buy 0.03 at 30 sat. It shoots up to that 50 point. He sells at 52, 53. It immediately drops back down again. It did it twice in a row. Super weird. When it did it this time, the second time, we were ready for it because I'd already spoken to him about it. I said, hey, look, keep an eye. This is weird. I didn't have any money at the time, so I was like, Chasing Crypto, send some money over. Get it on there quick before it runs out. I'll send you later. And so we're in it half and half together. And it's run this course twice in the last 24 hours. So yesterday, we were able to almost do a 2x, not on a lot of money, but on, you know, $400, almost do a 2x twice within 2 hours. And now the coin is still settled back down a little bit. So it's really odd looking because it looks like there hasn't been that much activity. Oh, wow. Look at that. Litecoin's at $210. I hope you guys were listening. Also yesterday when I said if Litecoin drops below 190, if Ethereum dropped below 800, go ahead and buy. I had some buy orders kick in. I haven't checked it yet. I jumped on the computer to talk to you guys first. But that's exciting to see in the background that Litecoin's at $210. God damn, it's gone up $20 while we've been on the phone or on this podcast. Great. That's awesome news. I hope that makes you guys feel better as well. But I want you to check that out. Check out 2CE or Q2C. Look at the weird activity. If you want to get in, guys, you're more than welcome to. I'm actually still in it. I bought in at 30 again on the last dip. I'm waiting for this next random whale to come in and buy up a chunk, spike it up to 55 or 60 again. I've got sell orders set at 55, and then I'll have more buy orders set down at 33, 34 in case that happens again. It's just weird, and there's no reason to ignore it. And if anything, I'll like getting in at that price in case it is a pre-pump for a group that's going to work another week from now, and they're going to explode the price. Because if you look back at the prior history, you can see where it's gone way more astronomical numbers than what we're looking at now. So it just makes me feel better that we have possibilities for the future. So that's kind of one of those concepts about going in and finding those little under altlings for $100 on each one and just hoping that they hit. There's a smart way to do that, guys, and you can definitely do it by like looking for market indicators. My biggest one is when you see high buy spikes and then slow or small sell amounts sent right back afterwards, that's always somebody trying to hide the growth of the price. And what that means is that's somebody trying to hide the growth of the price because they're wanting it to not look pre-pumped for their group when they go to do it. So that's one of the big tricks that I've been able to find that's been very helpful. Check out Pump Analysis. He's got some great statistics on just other communities, groups, or other pumps stuff. We are not a pump group. We're a community, and I want to make that very clear. This is an information-free gathering community where we're just basically want to help everybody out with free information, smart trades, and yeah, just a good community, guys. That's what this is about. We will do a targeted coin of the week for our Hype Media group. That will start soon. I want you guys to be patient with that. It's still definitely coming. That's the goal of this group, guys. Let's not get twisted, but I definitely want to get the foundation set where we have a solid community that provides free, good information and good content. I want to get you guys more videos if I can. So I'm going to start trying to find more specific content to get you guys, but I'd like for you to keep an eye on Q2C. I think something interesting will happen in the next couple of days, and if you can get in it under 30 sat or 25, 29. Really under 35 sat is probably fine. It's at 40 sat right now. Don't buy it up. Let it come to you. If it doesn't, we'll get on the next one together, guys. So, yeah, back at the house. Beach looking great. I'm going to go take a swim here soon because it's just pretty. But go coming at you again. I love you guys. Zero Attitude from Zero Latitude. Middle of the Earth podcast. Thanks.